to Dark Souls 3. Obviously, at this point in the game, we have just defeated the Abyss Watchers. Now, as I said, I may well do. I did, in fact, go and try to get some extra items. I did get the full Dark set. Where are we? Yeah, got the Dark Armor set. We've got the full set of that, as well as their sword, which isn't everything that they can drop. Where is it? There we go. We've got the Dark Sword. It's not everything that they can drop. There's also kind of like the shield item you saw them using. I did attempt to get the Black Knight stuff as well. He dropped me his great sword. Yeah, we got his great sword, and I think I got his like helmet or something, or maybe his. I got a piece of his armor set anyway, but I didn't get all of it. I could have gone for more, but I figured with 57,000 souls, that's about 3 levels worth. And any more than that would probably be too much. So with that, we're going to spend these souls. I'm going to get myself a couple of extra levels, and then we're going to carry on into the Catacombs of Carthus. So sticking with kind of what we were looking at leveling before, I can't even remember now. So I'm going to go with the slow and steady. In fact, no, we're actually pretty much needing some intelligence at the moment. So I'm going to go 2 there, and then some extra HP just because that's going to be handy going forward.
Farewell, Ashen One.
So with that done, I didn't realise Egon had now appeared. We're going to go ahead and talk to him.
I know you. Been some time since we met in person. I just dropped in to see how she's getting on. Now, what are you playing at with this circus? This cesspool of doddering old folk and degenerates? Couldn't be better. She must fit in perfectly here. This place could...
Yeah, same. Okay, cool. So we've got his dialogue. We should in fact talk to this guy as well, actually, whilst we're here.
You oft the Lords of Cinder, the Undead Legion. So that's how they're delivered to their thrones. I pity the sorry souls. Is that really Lordship's last reward?
He's really happy, isn't he?
I failed to thank you for helping them find their final resting place.
Oh yeah, we'll take that.
I pity the sorry souls.
There we go, so that's him done. You do need to kind of periodically keep talking to this guy. He will eventually like move outside. He'll leave you a shield, and once that's kind of all done and out of the way, he'll be a useful summon for later. So, with that done, we are out of here. Where are we? Not Cathedral. We need to go to Abyss Watchers. Do. Sorry guys, hope you didn't just hear me drinking tea there. Into the Catacombs of Carthus we go. Right, so yeah, so let's just clear this area. Down into the steps we go. You can take a run and jump. Now, if you do want to get through this area quickly, you absolutely can do. If you ever watch any speedrunners, they probably jump off here. Where are we? Yeah, you can land on there. Look, you can see where the skeleton is. But because we want to clear everything out, we're going to try and get the crystal lizard down there. Although I tend to fail to do that. We are going to make our way around the kind of more conventional direction. We're actually going around this way. Now we're going to come across the skeletons here. These are pretty mean. These guys aren't too bad, but you basically just need to kind of kill them twice. This is the kind of annoyance with them. Ooh. And they kind of like to just twitch out on you like that, which is worlds worth of frustrating. I think there's a second one somewhere that's meant to try and get us when we grab this. No, I thought there was. Never mind. So across the bridge. Be careful of this guy because it does get reinforcements, and he is really quick. He will close distance very rapidly. Usually, he usually does like these cartwheels things. So I was trying to show it. Give you some fire. There we go. So as you can see, Pretty lethal. I went for the backstab there, but it missed because I had the wrong weapon equipped. Totally my fault though. Whoa. There we go. I don't think these guys get back up after you kill them though, so not too bad to get these destroyed. Take that. And drop in Titanite shards too. We'll take that. Thank you very much. I really should have changed my Estus, but pretty comfy so far. These are the reinforcements that he can get if you go too far across early on. Do be careful of these guys because they can parry you, even the guys with no shields. Whoop. That's just taking a shot from the left there. Whoa! Camera nearly knocked me off. That's kind of crazy. Boom, boom. Kind of would have liked you to have fallen off there. I don't quite know how that arrow hit me. Where did I even get shot from? I honestly didn't expect to get hit by the arrow up here. Oh, it's there, look. Ha, that's why. Totally forgot about that. So usually I just run past these guys, but I am going to clear this just so that we can get all of the goodies. Oh, I was going for the backstab there. I was hoping to get it. There we go. He's dead. That's good. So you always know if they're dead by whether or not you get the souls out of them. Some good jumping from there. One dead. I think both of those went down. That's good. So careful when they're blocking like that, because that means they're trying to parry you. Yeah, backstab. Clearing this now will just make things a little bit easier later on. As we continue through the area. Little soul item. I think there is a... Yeah, here he is. I don't know if we can actually survive this fall. We're going to leave that for in a bit. So back over this way, we're going to deal with the archer. There we go. That's you down. Now, if you come out here, you should be able to see there is in fact an area down there that we can get to, which we'll be doing shortly. So after coming up here, you're going to want to come over. Well, probably should demonstrate that you shouldn't stand on this. And that's why. That does reset and will hit enemies, so feel free to use that to your advantage. So, down the ladder, we should have, yeah, item just here. Through here on the right. And then turn directly right again. I think we're going to have skeleton fights here, I'm sure we do. No? Something usually comes for us. I'm sure that guy usually comes for me. Come on. Now these are very, very dangerous. If you can get the first shot like this, feel free to take it. Be careful about fighting these guys for elongated periods of time because they will cause bleed. You want to get them down as quickly as possible. And try not to take too many hits from them. There we go. Now this guy stays down, but there are a few later on that you will have to actually take down twice. So be careful of those. He's not dead. Let's get out of his way. They like to do that weird trick thing where they can sometimes just immediately attack you with no warning, and I don't like that. Let's finish him. I think this is a pyromancy thing. Yeah, tome. We've got a tome. That's good. Allows us to actually get a stronger pyromancy. Knock you off. Maybe not. Hey, stop it. I'm sure that stabbed him with the arrow. Kind of cool. So, carrying on. Sharp gem. Handy if you're doing dexterity. And here we have another big dude with the axe. He can receive some fire from Uncle Joe. Whoa. No. Got this. Wow. There we go. Shoot out. I think the second one might be coming. He is. Hey, you. Catch this. I always do like to fight things on my own turf. Even though there's only him left in there now, so not too bad really. Now if I remember rightly, that sword is actually really strong. So feel free to farm these guys for it. I don't think I'm going to go for it though. Although I may well do for later. We'll see. It's just that they're kind of awkward to kill repeatedly. Through this way we go. Now this has been relatively clear. Obviously we could have come down these steps here earlier. Oh, we've got some more skeletons on there, didn't realise that. Check this down. Spawn dead, that's good. Yeah. Do. Carrying on through here, be careful of all these skeletons, there are a lot of them. If you happen to have a good AoE, now is the time to use it. I probably should have had a look on that. Take some fire, boys. Oop. Yeah! I'm going to burn you in death. Somebody's probably going to get back up again though. No, don't want to get back up, that's fine. Down here we have Anri.
Oh, hello. How very fortunate. Have you seen my companion, Horace?
We have not.
To my shame, I was snared by a trap and we've become separated. I've not been able to find him since. Yes, I see. Horace is a valiant knight. He can look after himself, no question. He's probably searching for me right now, with twice the resolve. If you happen upon him, please tell him that I remained in the catacombs, and I will lay prism stones to guide him, as always.
Hey.
Please send him word, I beg of you. May the flames guide your way.
There we go. So that's him. Out this way, we want to deal with you quickly. We want to do this quickly because over there we have archers. Got this as well. Ouch. No huge need, but just for the sake of completion there. Let's talk to this guy again just in case. Yes, that's just the same. It's all good. Might as well do that being as we've got it. Actually using more pyramids than I usually do. Now you need to be careful along this, because behind us is going to come a ball of bones. I think it comes from behind us anyway. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. So we need to run down here quickly. Yeah. Right, so we're going to calm things down a little bit. We're going to wait for it to go back up the stairs one more time. Then we're going to run in. Now, directly behind the right-hand side just there, I think we can just about see him moving, is in fact a skeleton that's wearing like a metal hat. And we need to kill him to stop the ball from rolling. There we go. Back out of its way. And this time it should break on that grate just there. There we go. And with that done, I think this is an Estus shard. Nope, bone shard. There we go. I knew it was something to do with the Estus flasks. Now, once you get to this point, you do want to be careful. First up, obviously, we have traced our way past quite a bit of danger, and this area kind of steps up a little bit in difficulty, just because of kind of the way that the enemies start attacking you. You need to be careful of these guys because they'll start throwing these pots at you, stop you from doing it. And basically, they kind of like cast like a miniature spell that homes in on you, which is pretty powerful. And we don't want to get hit by that, so we'll take you down. And there you go, you can see it right there, look. Really, really strong homing ability. And it can just keep doing it. I'm going going to take the invincibility of being in a backstab there. Now you need to be careful in this bit. I think it's these small pots here that unleash the spell. I'm going to check with this one. Yeah, there you go. So you need to be careful. Whoa, I didn't realise it could come through the wall. So you need to try and kind of pick your way across this without breaking those pots. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. There we go, Carthus Milk Ring. I think that basically lets us do the same thing that the dudes with the big swords do. So we kind of like gain some extra invincibility frames during our roll, which is really, really handy. Particularly if you get quite good at it. I can't remember if there's something else over here. No, there's not. So carrying on then, we're going to do a little bit of a run. Now bear in mind we've got more of these switches around, so be careful of those. Or alternatively, feel free to use them to your advantage. Now my plan here is to run past that guy. There are actually two more around the corner, and there's a skeleton there that's going to stand up. Now the easy way to deal with this part of the area is to run straight past this guy around here. Yep, he's walked there, that's good. You can use the switch to your advantage if you wish to. Kind of didn't work there. But the easiest thing to do is just come and stand here like this. Block backwards if it makes you feel safer. But then we're just going to drop down this hole. There we are. Now, although it hasn't killed them, it most certainly has debilitated them because they don't actually have the pathing to get back up here. So we're going to go and grab this. I don't think there's anything else up here. No, it's just the skeleton. The item we see over there we'll get to in a bit. Although I can't remember what it is. Through this right hand side we have another one of the bone balls, I guess you could call it. Or a skelly ball. First top, another large Titanite shard, that's quite handy. Into the left, and here we have the checkpoint. So of course, not really much point in killing those last three enemies. They are fairly tough, although probably a good place to actually farm the greatsword that I was talking about earlier. So with that done, I guess what we'll actually do, rather than carrying on immediately, we are actually going to go back to, where are we? Yeah, we're going to go back to the Ghost Watchers, and we're going to do the little drop down bit that we could have done as a shortcut before, because there is an item on there and I want to grab it. We'll then homeward bone back out. I'm not going to go through that bit again, and then we can carry on forward. Just gets it done now and out of the way. Oh, a bit of a weird hiccup there. Sorry about that. Where are we? Yeah, there's a skeleton there. Do we drop there? No, I don't think we do drop there. Yeah, this is where we need to drop now. There we go. We'll drop onto you. Sure, we had nothing to pick up on here. Maybe we don't. Maybe it is just the shortcut. Oh, that's what I've missed. Nothing to worry about. I think that's basically just an ember. I'm gonna run for it, but you don't have to. Ouch. Wait, let's wait for that to go back up again. Up there we go. Yeah, it's just an ember. Strange. I really thought there was an item on there. Oh, that's fine. But at least now I've shown the shortcut. It's all good. Okay, so let's carry on with this area. Cool, so we're about halfway through the Catacombs. This area is fairly short, as are kind of quite a few of the later areas of the game, strangely enough. So bear in mind that we are going to get an NPC invasion if you do come down here embered. we are going to deal with that momentarily. Now we can actually use this ball here to our advantage against him, which is what I intend on doing. Through we go. Now be careful down here, because you are going to get a load of rats to try and get in your way. Yeah. Careful, this guy hasn't aggroed. Be careful, because there's a guy over on the left. But we don't want to be encouraging him to come over here just yet. And finish off the rest of these rats. There we go, and that finishes off this small area. Now, it's up to you which order you want to do this little bit in. You can either clear out this left side here, or you can deal with the knight first. I like to do the knight first, just because then if I'm not taking too much damage, I can just go ahead and sort that. So you come down here, grab this item. I think it's an ember, yeah. Then on the way out, is going to get summoned the Kingslayer, no, Knight Slayer. Here we go. We're going to try and backstab him. Oh, careful he doesn't hit you with that though, because that is so powerful. No. Right, I need to get on the other side here. Oh, I didn't get him. This was a bad idea. Right, so the next time the ouch. Next time the ball comes up and down again, we're going to go up there. We're going to allow that to do it. Now, it's not actually that bad of a fight. I just like cheesing people. That's my thing after all. So we're going to head up here. And there we go. That's going to hit him. He'll probably hit him again on the way back up. Especially if you can kind of keep him over there. Ooh. He got a really good block out of that. Okay, out we go. See ya! No! Oh, we managed to throw through it. That was great. Nope. This isn't working as well as I thought it would. I do hate facing his weapon though. The focus is so long. Nope. Damn the shield bash. Oh, we're gonna go for another run. Come on. There we go. That's better. Yeah, it should get him again. That's more like it. He's a bit annoyed at me now, look. Oh, that hyper armor. I'm so lucky he didn't go for a second strike there. Well, we need to be really careful here. Oh, I'm probably dead. I'm probably dead. Ouch. Nope, somehow I managed it. Flee! Okay, he's nearly dead. We can do this. There we go. And there is the Night Slayer. Can be a bit of a beast. The sword is powerful, but it does give you replenished Estus, which is nice. There we are. Of course, next we're going to go to the right. Now, if you don't have pyromancers of your own, I do highly recommend bringing along fire bombs, just because these guys are going to be weak to fire, and they are otherwise a pain in the ass. Unequivocally. Strange how it doesn't always actually let you target onto them. Obviously we've got a bit of a trap item just here. I'm going to roll out of the way of that. They do usually drop down. One of them has, we can take you down. Ooh. some reason it doesn't want to. No, we'll have you anyway. Oh. There we are. I think these bone wheel skeletons are going to start coming after us soon. These guys are pretty mean. Careful of these guys, they can kill you. Oh. Take you down. Go on that roof. Nope, nope. That was lucky. Whoa! I don't know how I'm getting so lucky there. Ouch. Get him down. There we go. Another one at the end. Careful of the roof. Stability on the shield there really coming through for me, which is nice. Again on the roof. Boom. Everyone likes a bit of fire. There's the Carthus blood ring. Can't remember what this does, we'll take a look at it in a minute. Take you down. Oh. And I guess we'll take you down too. There we go. Nothing particularly great out of these guys. There's no real reason to kind of kill them if you don't have to. Alright, so next up, we're going to head over this side. So let this thing get high. Come on. There we go. Let's have a look here. Quite a few souls, probably are going to use those before we actually go to the boss fight. We are going to grab this, some Untitled shards. We've got this dude, so be careful. Careful of their speed, they can get around you pretty quickly. Whoa! This guy doesn't seem to want to stagger at all. There we go. So this guy goes down okay, but it's the ones that are a bit higher up that are a bit more trouble, so be careful of these. Obviously, this kind of goes to the same place as the entrance just here, but you kind of get a little bit less ambushed, which is why we're going this way. Instead of being ambushed, we are going to ambush. And some ashes. The speed's really cool. I wish we could move like that. That'd be ace. But it's supposed to be far too powerful in a player's hands. So bear in mind, look, his we didn't get souls for him, so he's going to get back up. Just be aware of that. I'm really enjoying this high stability shield though. I don't usually use a shield like this. Boom. That's him now. Kukris, and he gave us his sword. I don't need to farm for it. Great. Great. Lost talent shard, that's good. Got another one over here. Can't remember if this one gets back up or not. Take extra damage, thank you. Ouch. So that. Yeah, he's staying down, that's good. Type shard, thank you. Ah yes, we got the big dude with the gun, with the bow, should I say? Don't know why I said gun. That's really weird. We're gonna fire up this guy from here, which breaks the other boulder. Really, you're just gonna stick with that? That's fine. Talent shard. Oh, another switch for that. Interesting. Can we get some free souls? That's fun. Oh, they moved out the way. There we go. Cool. I thought that was fun anyway. Now then, I'm just going to have a quick check forward. But now is a pretty good time to actually go and rest up at the bonfire. Being as the next bit is actually a rush. It's basically a rush to the boss. So we're going to basically get a couple of items and then we're going to go and rest at the bonfire. Really the only thing that you want to fight if you can help it. I don't know why it always does that. They've never even changed that. Yeah, there he's gone down there. We've got this guy. Oh, I was going to try and backstab him off. Venus will not actually fight the boss in this run. We will fight him. Just so I can show that there's an item over there. It's not particularly good. I can't remember what it is. But I know it's nothing important. Wow, we just really do not do enough damage. We may have to look at upgrading this weapon if we can. We've got yellow bug pellet. Yeah, it's basically nothing. We've got 4 large talent shards, but we should, in theory, be able to upgrade this weapon to +5. So we are going to do that before we go in there. And I'm going to get some resin of some kind. We've got gold powder resin. That should be fine for this boss fight, actually. We'll use that. So yeah, we should be good for the boss fight. Just need to update ourselves a little bit. As you can see, a couple of items in here. This place is going to be filled with skeletons, so be careful. You can in fact just grab this and run past them all. But this place can get pretty out of hand. So be aware of that. And yeah, we are actually going to rest now. We're going to go and rest at the bonfire. Could home and bone back, but I don't think these guys will let me. I don't actually know where they leash. He's just not going to leash, is he? Get out. There we are. So yeah, we're basically just going to... I don't know why there's a crab there. That's really weird. Really, really weird. Right, so yeah, we're going to rest. That is obviously going to reset the boulder. The only enemy we're actually going to have to fight is the dude with the chotel, and then we're going to go against the boss. There is a different bonfire you can use, but I just find this one a lot easier. Particularly as the other route can reset. I will try to show that actually. Obviously before the boss fight we're going to have a quick update. We've got an extra level to use as well, so... Extra HP before a boss fight seems like a good idea to me. So we'll do that. Particularly this guy, the last time I faced this guy, he actually had extra abilities that I wasn't aware of last time. But we should be okay. Next up, I want to upgrade the weapon. And we might as well reload Estus as well, because we're not actually going to be using any spells in this fight. So we'll have all that on 10, there we go. Give coal.
Well, well. What's the Undead Legion doing with a coal such as this? I'd heard one of the Crystal Sages had sided with Farron's Abyss Watchers. I suppose it must be true.
That it must.
You should know. This coal is imbued with magic. First one I've ever seen. Hardly a surprise, is it? I've never been one for books or wise men.
Okay, so we can now infuse with crystal. That is actually going to make our weapon, as you can see, scale with intelligence through magic damage, which can actually make for quite a potent weapon, depending on the level that you want to reach to. Pretty good, really. Although not as good as just going straight fire, as you can see. Or at least not yet. Once your intelligence gets higher and the level of the weapon gets higher, that will increase. So, for now though, we are simply going to upgrade, yes, the Lothric sword. Putting us on 223 damage now, which is considerably better. It's very nice. And I think that is us about done. We can upgrade the Estus flasks. at the bonfire. Defense +4. This will obviously give us a considerably better chance, means our healing will be far better. There we go. So back to the catacombs we go, and we're going to go and face a boss. There's probably one time where I advise skipping dialogue. I'll show this in a moment. I'll try to listen to it, but we'll see how it goes. So let's get right. There we go, down on the left we go. Don't care about the rats this time around. I mean, obviously try not to take any damage, but on this route it's quite inevitable, unfortunately. Ouch. Damn it. Hate his speed. Cool. That's really the worst of it here. So at most you should only have to use one Estus Flask to get there. Obviously at this point we're going to have this dude on the left. We're going to try and avoid him, although he does usually aggro. We're going to run straight through this room, straight to the left. You can go straight across the bridge, but I recommend going this way first. Over on the right. I think the skeletons can come all the way up here, but not many of them usually do. As you can see, a lot of stuff's just leashing over there. Now obviously you can just kind of fly through this guy's dialogue if you wish to. But because I want to have the dialogue in, we're going to take our time.
Hello. We meet again. Have you seen Horace anywhere?
Yep.
Oh, yes. I see. I've searched high and low, with no luck. Perhaps he's left the catacombs. Oh, Horace. Where have you run off to?
Now bear in mind you can't actually leave this interaction for later, until after we've done the next area, and he'll give you a different response and you can actually send him somewhere else. But I recommend not doing this if you're following this playthrough, as it will hinder some of the things we do later. Obviously next up we can drop off here. Try to be careful, and again taking a bit of damage. One Estus worth though is fine. And then from here, usually this is the point where loads of skeletons start spawning. It's not going to show it, but essentially if you just run across the bridge instead of going up there, an army of skeletons will start following and trying to chase you, at which point you basically just chop this, there we go, and that cuts the bridge down. Now the bridge turns into a ladder, and down there is the next area that we intend on going to, and there is a bonfire down there. However, the reason I don't like coming from that one is because if you lose the boss fight, this bridge gets reset, which means you can't actually get back up, meaning you actually have to go through more loading screens to start coming back. So that's why I just prefer to kind of go with the one we've gone with. But hopefully that won't be an issue. It also means we can keep the areas kind of as one, because that is kind of like a little bit of a different area down there. So it just helps keep things a little bit more consistent. You guys can do things the most comfortable way that you find, as I would always advise. In here is the boss fight. As far as I'm aware, we can't actually open this door until we've done it. I'm just going to check. No, you can't open this door until we've done it. That would make this boss fight far too easy. And basically all you need to do is pick up this cup. So we're going to take a quick heal. And we're going to go in. And I've just realised I didn't actually equip my pine resin that I wanted to equip. So hopefully I'll have enough time to get that done whilst we're in there. Because the boss fight isn't immediate. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. Where is it, where is it, where is it? Where's my fire resistance? There it is. There we go. Right. So as we go forward towards this item, he's going to highlight. We're just going to go over to the right hand side, where his hand should be. And we're going to try and start swinging for it. There we go. Spawn down. Nice and quick. Try and get the second one straight away. Ouch. You need to try and do this as quickly as possible. Whoop. Because he does have some rather nasty moves. And he would actually start gaining health. Ouch. Totally didn't see that. Come on. Come on. There we go. That's one down. I'm going to take a heal here. Over this side we go. Now once you've done one arm, this is where his friends are going to start coming in. And that's kind of why you want to do this quickly. Whoa. That's going to hurt. No, it's not. No, stop moving. Come here. Don't actually know what this does. This is one of those moves I was talking about before. Come on. Here come his friends. Oh, and here's his sword. This is also an issue. Stop it. Stop it. Come here. Damn it. So, you need to be careful of this. Stop this. Stop this craziness. Ouch. This is all kinds of crazy. Come here. There we go. And the boss fight is over. And that is High Lord Wolnir. All done and sorted. So, as you can see, the late stage of that gets very, very desperate. Feel free to use any weapon that gives you kind of high or long range, just so that you can hit that left wrist. The reason I went straight for the other side is because basically once you clear one side of the bracelets, that's when he gets his sword out, starts summoning all those dudes. So it's good to get the 2 bracelets before you get the 1 bracelet. Cool, so with that, we're going to head through this way. In fact, no, we'll use this bonfire actually, because that saves this cool surprise of that for later. So all that done, we've got enough for another level, we'll do that. Bit of intelligence, not too bothered about HP right now, we're actually doing pretty good for that. So we'll get another point in intelligence. That's actually going to help with, what's the word? It's going to help with things like our pyromancies and casting abilities as we carry on moving forward, so we're going to do that. Extra point intelligence, there we go.
Farewell, Ashen One.
And that is the end of this episode. Oh, our friend has gone, so we are in fact going to go talk to him. He should be outside. I can always forget his name. It should be out this way. Things are going pretty well for us right now, which is good. Could improve the Lothric Knight Shield for some extra stability. Although I'm intending on getting the Black Knight Shield later. We'll see how it goes. The shield has been doing me a lot of favours. I'm usually quite hesitant about blocking in this game. Right, so round to the left, where usually there is a dog, we should have our dude. No, he's not. No, he's not here. That's strange. Somehow he's already been and left his shield. Okay. Cool. That's good. That means things are moving in the direction we want them to be moving in. And Hawkwood will be available for us later on. And that ends this episode. So in the next one, we are going to be going down the bridge and into... I can't remember what the place is called now. I'll remember after the episode probably. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I'll give you a bow out in a second. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, guys. I'll catch you next time.